Merry Christmas, Call of Duty people. How are you guys doing this absolutely beautiful Christmas morning? Today is a good day, not only because it is Christmas, but because now we have some Christmas noobs. And hello and welcome if you are one of those noobs. Nothing to be ashamed of, it's not really a derogatory term, it's just kind of a description of how we describe new people at Call of Duty. The gameplay behind you is going to be a very newbie game of me. I do get a lot of kills and a good kill-death ratio, but I don't play the objective. This was the time before I played the objective. I believe it was like the first day or two, maybe three, before the or after the game was released. Obviously, I thought the ARX was the best gun because it was the last one. That is not the case. It might be the opposite, but anyway, I thought the newbie footage would fit this topic of noobs. Now, Christmas noobs are so great. I got my first Moab in Modern Warfare 3 during the time of Christmas noobs, and so there's a certain aspect of the game that becomes easier, smoother, and better as soon as these new players join. But some tips and some, I don't know, things to take advantage of when these noobs do join the game is pretty, I think, important. First of all, the SATCOM. The SATCOM is going to be spammed. Now, you could counter this by just going with off the grid, or you could take advantage of this by running SATCOMs yourself and running the wiretap perk. Now, Drifter did a video on this on Sunday about how him and his team kind of tried the SATCOM spam strategy out and it didn't quite work for them. But I don't know, I wasn't there, but I don't think he was using wiretap, and I think all they were doing was spamming, and I think that winds up having you just have this constant stream instead of all at one, the full max power of the SATCOM, that advanced UAV style UAV. So running wiretap is kind of important in my eyes during these next couple weeks or month, because they're going to be spamming. But if you run SATCOMs yourself and you kind of time it right with other people's use of SATCOMs, you'll be more likely to get the noobs on your team and the noobs on the other team and yourself all to combine to have this massive UAV kill streak. It's not going to be completely worth it. It's not going to be the best thing in the game or game breaking, but it'll be nice to have a UAV. Now, why don't I want to run off the grid? Well, I can run off the grid, but I really don't care. You know, someone who's new to Ghosts, who has even played Call of Duty before, someone who's just new to these maps, if they see a red dot, it might not mean as much as it does to us who've played it for the past month and a half. Just because I see a red dot to the left of me doesn't mean he's directly to the left. They could be up, they could be down, they could be in a different building, etc. You guys get what I'm saying. That's why I don't feel off the grid is as necessary as a perk to have as wiretap is. Anyway, moving on. Another default streak in the support strike package is the Oracle. Now, the Oracle is super powerful already. It's going to be spammed a little bit more, maybe not so much because they're kind of newbie. It's a big 14 streak, I guess. But running Blind Eye is going to be beneficial. I don't think it'll be necessary, just something to keep in mind if you find yourself being killed by Oracles. Another thing they'll be running is dogs. So this brings me to the point you should be running ballistic vests at least on a backup class. If you are getting owned, if you're having a bad game, have some ballistic vests in case they have some dogs that jump out and attack you and surprise you, so you can counter that and have them bite you a couple more times, give you a little bit more reaction time as well. Now, that also leads me to believe that you should probably run armor piercing because people are going to be running ballistic vests. Naturally, I think a lot of you guys are already running armor piercing, but ballistic vests are something from Modern Warfare 3, so people who've played Modern Warfare 3 are kind of familiar with it, they like it, so, you know, maybe that'll be it. I'm not sure. Their noobs are kind of unpredictable. Anyway, the next kind of point I have here is kind of, you know, gray in a gray area. But use bad guns. Use guns you don't like and do the challenges that you're not excited for. Why? These are noobs. These guys have slow reaction times. They have slow aim times. They're not good at aiming. They're not good at reacting. They don't know these maps. So if you can manage to get around the corner, go ahead, pop a lean kill out and just take them out. You know, you have time for that now. They're a little bit more forgiving. They're a little bit more relaxed on the way they play this game. And that basically does it for my getting ready for the noobs. Otherwise, you can use the extreme kill streaks. You could use your best weapons with your best kill streaks with that Hilo, Pilot, and Loki. I don't care what anyone says. Those are the best kill streaks in the game. I love those so much. Anyway, now let's take a look at it from the noob's perspective. How do you guys do the best you can possibly do? Well, like I said, run Ballistic Vest, run Oracle, SATCOMs, Wiretap, and those things are really, really effective. But if I were to give you a more overview, if you're just new to Call of Duty in general, I would refer to you my video that goes over the Call of Duty basics. To summarize that, learn the maps, learn the spawns, learn where the objectives are, where the hot spots are. Don't run in the hot spots unless you know for 100% fact that you are okay. Don't camp because that's boring and you don't learn the map that way. Don't run around because that leads to stupid decisions. Find a happy in between. Stick to the edges of the map. Other than that, that's about all I can give for advice. I am looking forward to these Christmas noobs. I can't wait to play. It's gonna be fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. And until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I will catch up with you guys later. By the way, check this out. You grab a ballistic vest while it goes on in Strike Zone. This Chem Strike goes on in Strike Zone, and you remain in the old map. So it's like 2 different maps, which is really cool. And I think if you get another Chem Strike in the new map, it becomes even orangier and uglier. Anyway, fun fact. Have a good day.